And obviously he doesn't know nothing about the bro code, because your bro might fall in love with your girl, but you don't set up your bro to become a werewolf. I'm just saying. Hey, what's up guys, it's Sher, and this episode was, see, at first I was really bored, and I was like, man, they need to step up their game, but then they did. So let's go ahead and get right into it. This episode was really good, and I want to apologize about being so negative about Malik as of late. Like, I rewatched my videos, and I seem like such a hater, and I don't want to be a hater, because I'm not a hater, and I'm really rooting for these characters, so I apologize for that, because it sounded hella negative, so my bad. This was, like, I don't even know how to explain it, but this, like, really, like, messed with me. I don't really talk about Clary, who's the main character, because I never really connected with Clary. Like, she was cool, but, like, I felt like she was, like, the main character who's just, like, there. And it's, like, it's her show, it's her story, so, like, I don't care. Let's see everybody else's story. I'm kind of like that towards Clary. But this episode had me looking at her different. I was like, oh my god, Clary got powers. Clary is different. Clary is special. So I don't know if y'all knew this or not, but this bitch can talk to angels. Real life angels. Now, Shadowhunters have angel blood within their system, which is what makes them so special, which is why they can do runes and all that good stuff. But it's very rare that they can communicate with actual angels, you know, in the sky. But Valentine had been keeping an angel captive and was, I guess, torturing the angel. So then once he got the powerful magic sword, that the angel would activate it, so then he could kill all the downworlders. So when Clary had hurt Luke, she tasered him and then took Cleo. She grabbed Cleo and they were running and they were going to find Valentine. Her head started hurting and she was like, what's going on? Valentine is doing something to me. And then Cleo was like, yo, let me listen to what you're listening to, activate my listening rune. So they went ahead and they did it, and then she's like, yo, you can hear angels. Clary, you're special, you're gifted, you're blessed. That was the word she used. Clary is blessed. But this girl is blessed and she can listen to angels. So she is able to listen to the angel when it's crying out for help or whatever. And she gets to help the angel and she gets to set it free. And then in return, her and Jace get to see this weird vision from the angel. He's like, I'm going to help y'all out. So he's like, give me y'all hands. So, you know, they give each other their hands or whatever. And he gives them this vision of this person with, like, blue skin and then, like, gold flakes. He touches a sword, and then he, like, turns into ash and, like, blows away in the wind. And it was, like, super CGI, and there was, like, a pretty sunset in the background. And I was like, this is really weird. But we're going to figure out what that is, hopefully sometime soon, sometime later. I low-key want to just know now. So, like, if you guys know what that was, like, leave it down below, because I'm actually really interested. Then we get to see Magnus. Oh my god, Magnus was feeling all the love today. So Alec bought him a little gift while they were out and about on their dates or whatnot. And see, this is what I wanted for the Magnus-Alec first date. Like, it was so cute. They were laughing and talking and kissing and having a nice little time or whatever. And I was like, okay, this is what I wanted for them, to be happy with no angst. And Magnus was talking about how no one had given him a gift in so long, and he was really appreciative of Alec because he gave him something, and it was something that meant a little something to him. And I just liked seeing him so happy. Like, he couldn't believe that someone would be so nice to, you know, do something for him. And I was in my feelings. I was like, oh, Magnus, let me buy you some eyeshadow. You don't get no love. He got fake people showing fake love to him. Like, we also got to see Alec talk about being kind of ready to do the nasty, and I was like, ooh, that's cute. So he went to his sister and he was like, how do you know when you're ready? And then she was like, oh my god, are you talking about having sex? And she got so excited, and I'm like, that's low-key me. Because as soon as my best friend start talking about how she about to wildin' out, I'll be like, bitch, go on. Okay, Let me not expose her. I feel so bad for Isabel. It's weird seeing Isabel not strong and like healthy and like, I guess, beautiful in a way, because there was so much amazingness of Isabel was within her strength and how sure of herself she was. Now we're seeing her and she's like jumpy and nervous and scared, and she's itching and she's scratching and she's just like freaking out because she doesn't have any yin fi in her system. And I really just wish she'd just like tough it out and just like deal so she wouldn't get worse. But we can already tell at this rate that she's falling down, and I've been saying that for the past 2 episodes. Like, she's really starting to escalate her fall. Like, she's really about to, like, this is about to be the end of Isabel if she doesn't get help. She's going around, she's talking to Simon, she's making jokes about him drinking her blood so she can get vampire venom in her system. And I'm just like, this poor girl. And I saw those pictures of her, trying to get with, what's his name, Raphael. I don't know what episode that's going to be in, but it looks like she's going to end up going to Raphael looking for a little something, something. And I'm worried about her. Like, she's really falling down and she's not telling nobody. And she's probably low-key ashamed of herself. And I just feel like this is about to really escalate. Like, it's going to go from, like, it went from 0 to 50. We're about to be at 100, like, by next episode. And I'm hella worried about her. And I'm just like, I don't know what this is going to do for her as a character, because all I see her doing is, like, falling down and, like, falling apart. And I'm just wondering how her arc and her growth is going to come from this. Like, how is she going to be able to rise above the ashes? Is this going to affect her as a shadow hunter, like, in the way she fights? And, like, and it's gonna, like, cloud her judgment. You can see it's already clouding her judgment. She's looking into, like, vampire dens and lying about Aldertree and doing all this and that and hanging out in dark clubs to find vampire venom. And it's just, my sweet little angel, why is this happening to you? You know who I really appreciate? Jace. Out here getting nasty with fairies. I see you, Jace. And props to the actress, because she was just looking fierce, holding her boobs when she was in Jace's bed. She was all like, you can join us if you want to. I was like, bitch. I've never wanted to be an actress so bad, because she got to kiss Dom Sherwood, and I'm just like, where do I sign up? Where do I sign up? But no, Jace is really, like, low-key living the life. Like, he out here, he's sleeping around, he flirting with women, he having a good time. He is having such a good time. He started talking to Simon like they was friends. Like they was friends. Trying to help him get girls, which ended up blowing up in his face, obviously. But Jace was having a good ass time, and then Luke was like, Clary's in trouble, and like he was like instant Shadowhunter mode. And it's nice to see that he still has love for her while he going out here and doing his thing. Respect. And then we have Simon. Poor baby Simon. He just wants some love, and he wants to know how to talk to girls, and he was having such a good time with Maya. But I'm so sick of that, like, girl trope where the boy is in love with the girl, so instead of being with the girl, he goes to try to date another girl, and then the other girl's like, it's obvious you're in love with girl A, so just go be with her and stop flirting with me. And I'm like, no! Let them prosper! Let them prosper! I really wanted to see where Simon and Maya were gonna go, but then Maya is like, obviously you're still in love with Clary, so what are you doing talking to me? And now he about to go tell Clary his feelings, and I'm just like, I didn't want this. Like, I wanted to see Clary, like, in her feelings because he was with Maya. But obviously we're not going to see that, and we already know that Clary is catching feelings. I stated that from, like, the first episode in this season. Like, I was like, she catching feelings, y'all. She ain't see it before, but she's seeing it now. And now she didn't see him shirtless. He had a nice little bod going on. She was like, hey. Like, and don't you know, I feel like every girl has a look on their face when they thirsty. And we just saw Clary's I'm thirsty face. We We might have seen it in season 1, but I don't really remember. So, there's that. Luke is also very conflicted about his sister. We already know that Cleopas is shady, and she was actually working with Valentine. She cut herself in the stomach and went to Luke and was like, Luke, help me. You know, I'm sick, and Valentine attacked me and killed my friend, da 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 da. But she's being shady, and she was only with the Iron Sisters to survive. Then she found out that Valentine was torturing the angel, and she switched sides again. But she's obviously not trustworthy, and then we heard that she was talking mad smack about Luke once he became a downworlder, even though he was a Shadowhunter beforehand, and it wasn't his fault. Like, Valentine is the one who set him up to go be with the werewolves and turn into one. Valentine set that up, and then he was rude enough to call him Parabatai when they were fighting, and I was just like, didn't you fuck that up, my nigga? Just because, like, so what? He fell in love with Mama Clary. Like, why is it that deep? You know what I'm saying? Like, and for him to come at him like that, it was just hella disrespectful. My hopes for next week is that we get to see more Maya, and we get to see more of Cleo and Luke and Valentine. I want more backstory for all of them. Like, I really want to see Valentine and Luke's relationship, because they were Parabatai. Like, it was a very serious thing they had going on. Probably a lot like probably a lot like Jace and Alec. And I'd really like to see that Parabatai bond between them. Even though it's like done and gone now, I would like to see more of a backstory. Like, don't you know how last season we got like a whole episode that was just like backstory? I would love to do another one of those and see more of that interaction. I want to see Mama Clary come back, even if it is just in a flashback. I'd love to see her again. And I'd also like to see if, you know, Malik do the nasty. Cause like, I personally think it's way too fast. And so did Magnus. He was like, I don't really want to lose you, and I feel like as soon as we do the nasty, like, something's gonna happen. And I don't know if it's like, I don't think it's anything like too crazy, but like, I feel like something bad is about to happen. And it looked like Alec was like about to kill himself and jump off a bridge in the trailer for next week, and I was like, what's gonna happen? So I'm very excited, and this was very fun. It was a fun episode. It was really fun to watch, and there were so many different dynamics going on. I want to see more Maya. I want to see more Luke. I want to see what happens to Alec. I want to see if Malik did the nasty, and I hope Isabel's okay. And Clary, please continue to prosper and talk to angels and figure out what that vision meant and make more runes, girl. Go ahead with your bad self. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, comment, subscribe. It's all fun and games here. I love talking to you guys in the comments. It's so much fun, especially when we have like different opinions on things, and I get to see so many different like ideas and visions for like what's gonna happen next. So it's gonna be really fun, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Like, what did you guys think about it? What was your favorite part? Because I don't have a favorite part. All of it was good. I think I actually liked the angel opening up his wings and zooming up into the sky. I like that. That was cool. That was really nice. So I think that's my favorite. So I will see you guys next time. Love ya. See ya. Bye.